So I'm going to walk up here now, then get to the main road, turn left, and I'm going to go at my own pace. I'm not going to rush. I'm just going to enjoy being outside, and it's like now 11:45, so now I can be working my way back towards Quarter Acre, and it's going to take a while. It's going to take 2-3 hours. I have got my power bank in my bag as well. I have something to eat as well now. It's like getting on close to 12 o'clock. I could have walked down there, but it's somebody's house. I can't really go in. Get what I mean? Right, I'm going to have that now whilst I'm walking. And I've also got 4 drinks in my bag as well, so I want to make the most of it and utilise them. That's a lot of used up equipment. There's bloody loads of it, and what I can see as well is there's a path there. I don't think it'll go anywhere, but is it worth me not looking? Well, I think I should whilst I'm here. As you'd expect, it's a dead end. Now, I'm curious to know how many people I'm going to see on my travels. So I've seen a few people around the hotel, no surprise, because it's a hotel. But the hotel is slap bang in the middle of nowhere, but at the top of the northern point of the... Well, it's the top of the peninsula anyway, on the northern point. Well, the pie's alright. It's not the best pie I've ever had, you know, compared to like having a pork pie, just a bog standard pork pie. I mean, it's okay, but it's alright. It's food. Yeah, so I had like nearly half of it now. I'm practically walking up the hill to the junction, turn right, turn left, and then right, left. I'll have a look on the map. The sun is disappearing into the clouds, so I can see. This is grand. So my parents are going to go to a place called Newton Stewart, I think they said, which is within the peninsula. Got another glimpse of the lighthouse. So I was initially thinking there would be a junction to turn left, to turn right. Well, looking at the map anyway, I'm going in the right direction. And for quite a while I don't need to worry about junctions or not. Just sticking to the main road and following it back up. Oh, this is so nice. So, with being out in the countryside and pretty much just seeing the endless roads, pretty much, where it's just the road, fields and hedges, what I'm going to do is this. Because there's not really much really worth filming, I'm not going to film as much. But then obviously when it comes to like points that stick out, like little niche points, then I'll take a picture and a video. But as of like now, I'm only doing this to explain what I'm going to do. Alternatively, if something on my mind comes into my head, then I'll discuss it. One thing I'm just going to say now, before I actually just don't vlog for ages, is I'm going to get my battery pack out very soon, because I'm on 63% battery. Also as well, my bag will empty over time, because I've got drinks in it, I've got food in it, snack bars, and I've got, well yeah, the carb killer bars and the gels, so I'll probably be using them up. And every place I've been to around here, every point I'm going to look on Google Earth and make it its own Google Earth video, because I've sometimes hit the randomised bit and it's like, oh, it stuck me there, but I'm actually going to input each and every individual place I've been to with the peninsula and explore them. So I am charging my phone up as well using my power bank. I said I have 5 drinks. Those said 4 drinks. 5th. Not that it took very long to have. So what you'll find with this walk is it's very a mix between going downhill then uphill, and it's practically going to be that situation the whole way, which is one thing I'm not going to complain about. With elevation challenge on Strava, doing 2,000 meters of uphill. Now, there's no way on this walk I'm going to do the full 2,000 unless you went up a certain amount of mountains and such. However, I want to do as much as I can, really. That'd be quite cool. Turned around to see if there was anything coming, and there is a truck coming, but that's going as well. Got my sweat towel, but that is going either to the Isle of Man or it is going to Northern Ireland. I'm using my what 3 words to make sure I'm not getting lost. It's like at each junction, I'm like just making sure it's not going left or right or straight. Just making sure I can actually go that way. And using little points to mark the route out on what 3 words helps, definitely. I might even record the idea of behind it for a video. I love the fact it's all uphill and downhill. It's nice. To me, that looks like the sea. Do you know, the surprising thing as well with here, there's barely anyone driving, and actually there's barely anyone walking as well. I can hear like traffic in the background. Well, not traffic, but I can hear cars anyway. It's nice. Right, time to have one of my first gels. Blackcurrant flavour. Ooh, sounds nice. One last thing before I have my gel is I got to the crossroads. I was like, let's just double check where I am on the map to see if I'm going the right way. And well, I literally just need to go straight on, which is what I'm doing. Bit of a water, well, bit of a marshy bit there anyway. Such nice houses around here. It's unreal. Depending on how well you can see it, but I'm literally looking at it right now. Actually, I can kind of see it. It's the Tor of Agnew, which is where me and my dad rode up to on Sunday. Gosh, that seems like a long, long time ago. Well, I feel better after having my gel. I've not fully got everything out of it yet, so I'm just going to squeeze it fully and get all the gel out of it. So I've got a berry. No, I've got a blackcurrant, which is what I've just had. I've got a berry one. I'm going to have that next, and then have the blackcurrant one. There's just no noise. There's no traffic. There's no people. This is just it, isn't it? This is really, really nice. I mean, there's sometimes like with Westvale and like you're going into bits that are in the middle of nowhere, and there's bits like this which is like really, really in the middle of nowhere. But one thing I've considered is like getting a train to Kendal in the Lake District, which would be nice. Which is like Windermere area, and I think that would be quite nice to stay at a hotel around there for like a couple of days. I accidentally chopped my charger on the floor. Oh yeah, and I've got that now. I'm gonna have that now. So I'm actually not too far off Corsewell. So Corsewell Point was where I've started from, but actually Corsewell, the village itself, is above Kirkcolm, and I would have thought yesterday when we did Kirkcolm we could have actually gone into that area, but the weather was bad. We just couldn't. So yeah, I think I'm gonna walk through Corsewell and then through to Kirkcolm, and I might actually do that loop I did yesterday because the weather is much better. I'm on my own and I think it'd be quite nice to do that little loop around and then go up Church Road all the way up to the road bit and then all the way back to Quarter Acre. I'm going to put my phone away now and just enjoy being outside and have that. So, encountering a problem that I never thought I'd have to see or occur. So it's a Thursday, it's not too early, it's only 1:45, but there's bin men out. And the thing is, there is one truck and a van driver with the truck, and there's barely any houses around here. But the thing is, I'm overtaking the truck because I'm walking straight, and then I'm walking along further still, and then it catches me up. I'm like, oh no. It's the first sign I've seen for quite a while. So, Kirkcolm straight forward, then Portpatrick and Leswalt to the right. So, looking at my map, done 3.2 miles of walking. I'm gonna have a break now for having some food. Having had like pie. Hello. So, walking on the, well, it's not really a main road as such, but I'm actually going to be walking into It's weird because it says Corsewell is that way, like behind me. And I'm like, right, okay. I'm just going to check where this goes. Let me just go to somewhere else. Yes, it does. Oh, it's nice around here. Nice scenery, nice everything. That dog was so cute. That dog was well trained as well, because it came over to. I was literally like so close to it, and I was actually ready to go say hello and actually stroke it because I'm a nice person. I'm with having border collies too, and it just stayed within its area. And the owner was just gardening, and she went hi and said hi, and I was like, "Hi." So yeah, I've just had a little communication. Oh, fucking hell. Oh man, this is nice. So it looks like I can walk along here to Corsewell, and there's where the loop bit was yesterday that we did. I'll explain in a moment. I mean, the loop that we did yesterday, there's a bit that goes extra into Corsewell, and we didn't do it yesterday because it was not that good of a weather. And what's the point of having argued quite a lot it was obvious we weren't going to do it. So I was like, when I was walking to Kirkcolm, which is what I'm doing now, I was thinking to myself, like, I could obviously just do Kirkcolm, then go up Church Road and go all the way up. I think what would be a nice opportunity to do is to walk into those little paths where we weren't going to go, providing they're not flooded, of course, and then actually walk onto that path bit and do the loop in to Kirkcolm again. So kind of like just basically looping it around, then go up the hill back to Quarter Acre. So I've took my power bank out and put it back in my bag. I've got like 75% battery, so I'm going to probably use it again when it gets to like 50%, or even like 40%. Got a drink in my hand now. That's the first one I've got now. So I've got 3 more. I've got another Boost drink that I got in Sandhead. I got them all in Sandhead. I got a Monster Lemon, got a San Pellegrino Orange, I got that, which is a berry boost, and a tropical one as well. No, there's a blueberry one. And slowly, the more and more I have them, the more they'll reduce my weight of my bag. There's something really quite nice about this. Really quite nice. So I've shared my Halloween tunes playlist on Spotify to our work groups. It's been approved on the Salter Hebel one with work, and then the other one, which is like for everyone really, like the area manager, such and such and such and such. I've also put in sneakily at the very bottom, because we did the Halloween shirts last year, I'm kind of curious to know, is it going to be the same this year, and when will it be occurring? Because we are in the month of October, and we are also in the month of Halloween. Yeah. Not that anyone round here is going to get trick-or-treaters, because we are in the middle of fucking nowhere. Let's face it, if you live round here and you are wanting to trick-or-treat, then the only option is you could still do the walking between to help to other houses, but just be sure you're good at walking, because they're quite spaced out. It's fine if you're in Stranraer, of course, because it's a built-up civilization. Here's a different story. Now this looks promising. Oh yeah, look at this. So you've got the main road to the side of me, which I've been on for a while, and there's no pavement on it. You just have to walk on the road. As soon as I saw the sign for a path, there's actually this path here, there, and there, that actually goes parallel to the road, and it means actually not having to be on the road. That's such a good idea. And it's just labelled path. So you can walk on here, you can ride on here. I mean, I personally ride on the road to be fair than this, but somebody walking like I am, it's better for me to be on the pavement here as opposed to the road. Oh, definitely, man, this is better. So I'm actually approaching Kirkcolm. There's a pathway that I can follow that goes to Corsewell area. I'm just thinking though, this looks exceptional. This looks a bit muddy though. So I can either go that way. I'm just going to check on the map though, because you go that way, or I can just keep going that way. I'm going to get a picture of the Kirkcolm bit though. So initially on the map it does show no through road. I think it said the path, it said the road was there then. Let's just try that. So I was walking up that way and there's a guy that's outside his house. He said, just to let you know, it's no through road to further up there. So he just said literally go left and then left again, which is what I'm doing. Oh yeah, this feels a lot better, the path. Again, this might be a no through road as well. I was thinking to myself initially, like, why couldn't I go up that way? And he's saying it's like no through road or anything. I'm like, I'm just going off somewhere I've never met before. But there was a sign back there saying private. So I was like, right, yeah, that'd be the reason. So I'm gonna go this way to the loop bit. Still got plenty of food in my bag. My initial idea is the post office, which is in Kirkcolm. It said on that sign, it said PO, which is post office, and shops. Now, I think there's only like 1 or 2 shops anyway. So I'm seeing another sign that says private property, but then to the right, a sign that says path. So private gardens, and then that says Corsewell Farms and Estate footpath, St Columba's Well, core path 342. So I can actually go straight on. It says footpath, right? So I can actually go this way. And then my idea is to do that loop that we did yesterday, and then actually walk back to Church Road, which is in Kirkcolm. And actually that's where the post office is, so it actually kind of works out kind of well. There's quite a creepy looking cemetery there. Corsewell Burn for some reason. Don't know why it's called Burn. Is that what they call a river in Scotland? I don't know. Oh god. Oh god. That got a bit of a challenge. So we could have actually walked along here yesterday, but we didn't. I think it'd be quite nice for the dogs to come here, because I heard something on TV which was quite bizarre, which is 5 minutes in water for the dogs swimming is equivalent to 5 miles of them doing that. Like, what? So, oh god, I'm getting stuck a bit. Oh god. This is a bit overgrown.